Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching The Realms of Dr. Moo, episode 14, a Minecraft 1.4.7 Let's Play with a whole bunch of mods installed. As you can see, I'm up here still in my workshop. I've kind of thought about it a little bit more and rearranged a bit, but we'll get back to this stuff in just a moment. First, I want to show you that I've been using my assembly table here. In the chest next to it, I've got several gates, iron gates, and some red and blue pipe wire. I haven't quite done any gold gates yet, though I do have some chipsets, but I'll keep things processing, and we'll get some gold ones too here eventually. I'm sure I'll use them somewhere. But for now, I think I'm just going to take some of these and some of the red pipe wire. Yeah, I need iron gates for this, so I guess I'll take all 4 of my iron and gates. That'll work. And then we'll come down here, and I'm going to need a new pipe that I haven't made yet. Let's see, I need gravel for this. That's what I need. And let's get a couple cobblestone. I've already got some cobblestone on me, and some glass. Alright, so what I'm going to make are structure pipes. And these are used when you're not really trying to pipe anything around, but you need something to put red pipe wire to, or you're doing some other sort of structural thing that you want pipes for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these cobblestone pipes with gravel, and basically it fills in these cobblestone pipes with gravel and makes just a structural pipe. So that will work perfectly for me. And that's probably more than I actually needed, but I'll need quite a few of them, so we'll use them. I keep leaving my doors open. So what we're doing is we're trying to automate these engines a little bit rather than having the switches on all the time, because I keep forgetting about them and I run out of netherrack and it's just wasteful. So I'm just going to automate these a bit. I don't remember, did I have the third one here before? If not, I've got a third engine now. Let's see, we want them to require high. There we go, now that should all go off. Excellent. And this thing is totally full, so perfect. This is what we want. I've kind of built this room back here. I think I'm going to put like some automatic crafting tables and maybe some other auto crafting stuff here. And I've got pipes, or space for some pipes running down from my chests. But first things first, I want to get this thing set up. So let's actually get rid of some of these extra pipes that are cobble that I've got down here so we can move and work down here no problem. There we go. So what we want to do is we want to set these engines to turn on only when there's space in these two things for energy. If there isn't, we want them to shut off because we're wasting netherrack and lava if they're creating energy and don't really have any place to put it. So we got these gates and we've got these pipes and we've got these structural pipes here, or pipe wire and pipes. And we will set it up here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? That I'm going to check. Something like this. We'll put a wire on there, then we'll put a gate on there. We'll click the gate and say, if there is room for energy, if it can store energy, then we want it to send out a red pipe signal. Perfect. Then we'll come here and put the red pipe, and then we just want it to hit all 3 of these engines. Maybe we'll get rid of this one here. And this one here. Let's see, that should work. Just do this. Something like that. And hook up red wire to all of these. And then put gates on each of these. And connect to each of the gates and say, if you've got a red pipe signal, then give me a redstone signal, which will turn on the engines. And there we go. I think that's all we need to do for this. That's pretty easy. And now, since these are both actually full, nothing's going to happen. If we were to Grab some sand, or here, I've got cobblestone, that'll work. Just throw some cobblestone into this furnace so it starts up and starts using some energy out of here. It should, I would think, come on. Let's see. Take a look at this here. That's the energy cell. I want the gate. Can store energy, then trigger a red pipe signal. Red pipe signal comes up here. Not seeing it turn on though. The energy cell is still totally full. That's why. So we're good for right now. Oh, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we're probably going to want to put a... Oh, there it came on. So it must have just started emptying out the cell for just a bit, and they came on. But we're going to need this space available right here so that we can pump netherrack into that engine. So let's break this. And I guess we'll just kind of go around in a circle instead. Like that. That'll work instead. Yeah, now we can put a pipe going into the back of the magma extruder, or crucible, I mean, and fill it with netherrack on demand. Yeah, that looks better. I think we'll do it like that instead. Cool. So now our engine is automated. When this thing isn't full on energy, the engines will come on and top it off. Looks like we're working great. Awesome. I'll check on that in a bit just to make sure, but it looks like it's working fine. Let's see, we've still got some more of these. Perfect. So let's go back up here and take a look at what I'm thinking on this floor. You'll notice that I replaced all of this with regular smooth stone because I think I'm going to try to use some facades, and Buildcraft doesn't have facades for this red power stone, unfortunately. So anyway, I reorganized this a little bit. I had these machines all tucked up into this corner before, but I think what I'm going to want to do is maybe put something like, let's see, maybe a sawmill and a carpenter here. This will be an aqueous accumulator, and I'll put a couple water source blocks. And that aqueous accumulator can feed an igneous extruder here because the magma crucible's here, and it can feed it as well. Or this magma crucible can feed the liquid transposer if I want to make lava, or if I want to make liquid redstone. That way I've got it next to the transposer still. I don't remember what I was maybe going to put here. Maybe I was going to do a glacial precipitator here, and I'll just pump water from the aqueous accumulator over there. Not a big deal. And then that's my induction smelter. So let's go ahead and make up these machines real quick. So I'll head down here to where all my stuff is, and let's see. First thing I want is probably a sawmill. And a sawmill is a machine frame and a redstone reception coil. So we'll need one of each of those first. And then a aqueous accumulator. What is that? Here, actually, let's just go to 952 and take a look at what's there. Alright, pulverizer, no. Sawmill, yes. So sawmill was one reception and one machine frame. No, yes. 2 reception coils and 2 machine frames. 3 machine frames. 4 machine frames, 2 pneumatic servos, and 2 reception coils. Okay, so we need 2 reception coils. That would be this. And we need 4 machine blocks. That's 16 iron, I think. And some glass and some gold. Yeah. Something like this, probably the other way, because I always do it wrong, even though I just looked at it. There we go. 4 machine blocks. Excellent. And then we'll need a couple pneumatic servos, and I don't know that I've ever made one. Oh, easy peasy. 2 iron, 2 glass, and 2 redstone. Okay. We're done with that. What was it? There we go. 2 pneumatic. There we go. Alright. And now we need the other odd bits. So, sawmill. Need an iron axe and 2 pieces of wood and 2 pieces of copper. And an iron axe. Do I have any sticks in here? Does not look like it. We'll make some sticks and grab 3 pieces of iron. Alrighty, iron axe, copper, reception coil, machine block, and 2 pieces of wood is a sawmill. So there's our first machine. And we want a glacial precipitator. Snow. I don't have any snow yet. I'll have to go pick some up in what is sown. We'll come back to that one. Igneous extruder is a couple tin and a piston. That's fine. That one doesn't have a piston. This one has a piston. So we'll make up a couple pistons. I've got cobble on me. And I don't really have whatever. Good enough. I keep going one too far. Alright. Couple pistons. Igneous extruder is glass and tin. That's easy enough. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop up there and just set these guys up rather than keeping them in my inventory. Let's see, the igneous extruder's got to go between the water, so it's going right there, and the lava. And the other machine I made so far was the sawmill, and I think I'm just going to throw that guy over here. Let's look at a carpenter. That is a sturdy casing, which is just a bunch of bronze ingots. And then a bunch more bronze. So we need like 14 bronze and 2 glass. We probably do not have 14 bronze made up, so we'll have to make some bronze. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Bronze is just 3 copper and 1 tin for 4. So we'll get 12 copper and 3 tin. No. Let's get 15 copper out and some tin. That's not tin, that's silver. We'll just do a bunch of it here. There we go. We'll need it eventually, I'm sure. There is the carpenter. And we'll throw that right, we won't put it down there yet, I think. I am going to need that aqueous accumulator, so let's get that one done. That is a bucket and a couple tin. I don't think I've got a spare bucket, so we'll make one of those. A couple tin. Bucket, tin. There we go. Aqueous accumulator, and we'll need my buckets of water now, which I've got 2 of up here. The way this aqueous accumulator works is kind of interesting. It will just gradually, by itself, create water. So it's on its own an infinite water source. It doesn't do it very quickly, though, by itself. If you've got it adjacent to 2 water source blocks, however, it creates water really, really quickly, which is totally fair in Minecraft because if you've got 2 water source blocks next to each other, they're going to create another one, and you've got an infinite water source anyway. So it makes total sense. It just does it in a less laggy manner, so that's why it exists, basically. And a more reliable manner as well. There we go. Aqueous accumulator. Let's turn off all of these. This bad boy can have it, though, so we'll turn that one back on. So now the igneous extruder is full from this side. And I'm also going to want to put it on the bottom. And I'm actually going to put it on the top, too, I think. Cool. Alrighty. Anything else here? Nope, we can get rid of these now. I only had them here to block the water, because I knew I was going to be putting some water source blocks down. Alrighty, so what do we need now? We need that glacial precipitator, so we need some ice. So I'm just going to go ahead to what is sown. There's a snow realm right there next to where I port in, and I'll come back with some snow. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I made a shovel and got myself some snow. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, I should have just filled up my water buckets and used that to get snow, but whatever. I've got a shovel now that I will rarely use, but that's okay. We'll throw it in here for now. And I'm going to throw these over here. Oh, you may have noticed that I expanded my ender chest size. For some reason I thought I'd done that before, but I guess I didn't. So now I've got nice big ender chests. And let's see, we were making the glacial precipitator. Snow piston, alright. Oh, first we gotta turn those snowballs into snow. Totally forgotten what the heck I'm doing here. What the heck am I doing? Copper. I don't have any copper on me. There we go. Alright, glacial precipitator. Awesome. It's a neat little device that makes snow, ice, and snowballs out of water and a little bit of energy. There we go. Yeah, so you can make snowballs, snow, and ice. We're going to just turn off all of the configs on this guy, I think. No, actually, we'll leave the top as an input. This one I've got off, this one I've got off, this one, the magma crucible. Magma crucible can export to the side. This one can accept from either side. But everything else should be off, probably. And we'll turn off any redstone signals because when we come up here, we're going to be doing this stuff on demand. So, actually, yeah, no, that's fine. And you off with no config sides, please. Alrighty, and then let's build ourselves some liquid ducts to carry water from here to here, because this bad boy needs water to make snowballs, and ice. And I haven't made liquid ducts yet, so let's make some of those. Liquid ducts are copper and hardened glass. Okay, well I got myself some hardened glass earlier when I was making up the rest of my conduit, so that's perfect. Liquid ducts. These carry water, kind of like Buildcraft waterproof pipes, only they're supposedly better. I don't really know how, but they are supposedly better. Laggier free and maybe higher efficiency or something, but there we go. Actually, we want you to be on like this. There we go. I don't need snowballs right now. So I actually want to set all of these to redstone high, so they're not working all the time. Except you can work all the time, whatever. There we go, and our pipes are filling up. Excellent. And we're also going to need water over here in our carpenter, which I suppose I can go ahead and just put down here. As you can see, the carpenter has a spot for liquids here, and what we're mostly going to be wanting to do with it is water. Maybe not exclusively, but for the most part. Maybe we will actually turn off the bottom config just so it doesn't have water in it to begin with. And instead of using liquid ducts, though, because we want it to go through the floor here, I think I'm just going to use regular gold waterproof pipes. And then make some facades to cover it up. So I think we'll just do it that way instead. Alright, there's some gold pipes. And then we need some waterproofing, which should be in here, I think. Do I have cactus? Yeah. There we go. We'll cook those cactus up. No, we don't even have to cook them up, do we? Yeah, we do. Maybe I've got cactus green in this other one. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of it. Use that instead. Sorry, little confusion there. Waterproofing is just made from cactus green. There we go. And then waterproof these pipes. And we'll run them right here. We probably didn't need 8, but that's okay. I might use those for something else. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Got an extra liquid duct too, but that's cool. And then let's go make ourselves a few facades up there at that assembly table. Facades are kind of like red power covers, but they only cover up pipes. So you can only cover up pipes, so you can't make them just freestanding. And I believe they're made by using what you're trying, the block you're trying to make with them and some structure pipes. Yeah, there we go. So we'll make a couple sets of those. They don't take too long to make. So maybe we'll do one of them on camera here. Probably only need 2 sets. Alright, come on. They look really good, but they only cover up pipes, so limited usefulness. But it's better than in the old days when you couldn't cover up pipes at all. Alright, and make me one more of those, please. So we'll come down here, and since I've got pipes there, we should just be able to, yep, pop them up. Excellent. Now you can't tell there's a pipe running there at all. Very cool. And I will do the same up here with these pipes. I think I'm going to break these two things and put a facade underneath them, or at least this one, because you can see underneath that as soon as this facade is done. And it's done. So we'll just do it. Do I have room for all this? I think I do. There we go. There we are. Now put this chest back down. And I will dump all the stuff back into the chest here and clean up. This is about all I wanted to do in this general area for right now. I think we'll move on to a little bit of magic now after this. So I'll be back, clean up my inventory, and get ready for that. Alright, so we've got a pretty good looking manual machine room up here. We've got the sawmill where we can create sawdust and 6 planks per log. We've got our carpenter where we can do all kinds of forestry stuff. We've got the aqueous accumulator collecting water. We've got the igneous extruder, which is a cobble gen. I don't think I talked about it. So it's a cobble gen or smoothstone generator, though it takes energy and more, or actually it just takes more water and lava for that, or even obsidian generation, which is the main reason I made it, because mining obsidian is a pain. And it takes quite a bit more water and lava for that. But next to it, we've got our magma crucible where I can just throw some netherrack in and it will make lava for us. So it'll provide us with obsidian as needed. The liquid transposer where we can use the magma crucible to make liquid redstone and use it for various things. Our glacial precipitator, which will make snowballs, snow, and ice, which is awesome. Here, we'll take those snowballs out of there. And our induction smelter, so we can get slag and make rock wool and stuff like that if we want to. So we've got pretty much all of the thermal expansion machines up here, plus our carpenter, and of course our laser fab that we've been using. Yeah, we'll just throw them in there. Why not? Actually, maybe we'll turn them into blocks. There we go. Put them over here in our miscellaneous blocks. So the next thing I want to do, I think, is create another one of these purple ender chests and put it over in my magic room over there, because I don't think I did that yet. Let's actually run over there. Well, maybe we'll get the components together, just in case I didn't. I don't have any chests left, really. I'm kind of surprised. That's alright. I don't believe that for a second. I'm just missing him. Nope. Alright, well, that's cool. Wool. Alright. I don't remember what an ender chest is made of. Ender chest. Regular chest, 2 obsidian, 1 wool. 1 wool. Okay. Obsidian, I should have a couple because I just went down and mined it. There we go. Just before I got on camera. And a couple blaze rods. Alright, we'll take a look at that one more time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's head over to the magic room and make sure I didn't already make an ender chest. I don't think I did, but I can't remember for sure. Okay, nothing up here. And I've been getting monsters spawning in here still a little bit. I've got it lit up more, but alright, looks pretty good. Cool, I've got a diamond chest here, but no. Where's my monster? He's probably down below my building. Yep. Gotta get my soul shard out if I'm gonna deal with him. He may have just burnt up, but that's okay. Let's see. Nope, here he is. Ha ha ha. Soul shard, tier 2, 204. It's getting there slowly. Cool, so it doesn't look like I have an ender chest down here, so I think I'm going to put the ender chest... Do I want it just right there? I think I just want it right there. So we'll make that bad boy up. Chest, ender pearl. One more thing I need to do. Make this wool purple. There we go. Alright, 3 purple ender chest. And there we go, it's got all of our stuff in it. So we can do research and have things that are sorted to the chest over there, down here in this room where we want it, which is cool. Let's see, we're going to need some paper. Because I moved this and emptied everything out of it. And let's take a look at my Phenomenomicon and see where I am. I am at this thing, which seems to be some sort of big, important one, which is why I decided I wanted to do it on camera. I actually have absolutely no idea what goes into it, because it doesn't really give you much hints. But I suspect that a good place to start is going to be just magic. So, because it leads on to what looks like their wands or something, and then if you keep going down here, it goes down into other golems and goofy magic equipment. So magic seems like a reasonable place to start. So I think I'm just going to start with some shards. And they all just have 2 magic. Oh, these shards have 6. But I don't have very many regular V shards. Ender pearls, I don't have enough of those to make that worthwhile. So I guess I'll just start with a few air shards and we'll see what happens. Okay, good. There is one thing in it. Oh, apparently air is in it. That's interesting. Well, we'll take those and pump a few more of them in here then. And something else from here in it, so it's probably magic. Yep, it is magic. Cool. I wasn't expecting air to be in whatever that is, but alright, let's take a look at this again. What would this be? Hard to say. And yeah, unified atomic field theory. And we don't have any extra information yet. Well, what would it be if it has air in it? Well, maybe we'll try just a different shard and see if that one had air. Maybe it's got other things in it. Well, what's in those? I guess if air's in it, it might just be like air and fire. Maybe we'll just try coal and see if there's fire in it. Yeah, there is. Okay. Well, that makes some sense, I guess. So let's try earth and water, maybe, if we can find some. Earth, huh? I guess we could use the shards. I got plenty of earth shards. Let's give those a try. That's silly. I've got dirt. Let's just try dirt if we're going to go for earth. Hey, there we go. So we have, wow, 3 more things. Holy crap, this is a big thing. We need water next, maybe. You may be onto something here. For the moment, it lies just outside your grasp, but you're getting to see how magical, elemental, and natural worlds all fit together. Okay, so yeah, what we're doing is we're coming up with the, classical elements, earth, air, fire, water. So, water. What do I have that gives me water? Anything else? I don't see anything else. I don't really have all that many water shards, but I guess I could probably cough up a few and we'll see what happens. Yeah, that is definitely one of them. Cool. And we didn't even use them all. Excellent. So what else do we have here? And natural world. So maybe let's try some of these. Let's actually try these. Because they've got two different natural things in them. Nope. Well, maybe let's just go for this knowledge one. The little book one. Give it a try. Oh, it had water in it too. I didn't realize that. That's good to know. Oh, and it's also got crops harvest. Yeah, cognitio. Cognitio. Oh, and then the last one is mutatio. I actually think I have some mutatio. That was in another wart, I believe, right? Yeah, excellent. And fungus, okay. Come on. You can do it. Got it. Discovery, sweet. Unified atomic field theory. So let's take a look at what the heck that is. Formulated a theory on how the natural and elemental worlds interact with mystical. Oh, so we've got an upgraded wand that we have to use in the infusion altar. Ooh, so we can make this upstairs in our new block up there that we haven't even used yet. Yeah, so what does it take to make that? Got to put the Wand of the Apprentice in with 4 shards around it, and then you need some of this stuff. Magic and Sorcery, 16, huh? Well, let's see what we can do. Head back down and take a look. We'll get one of each shard. I can't control click for some reason from there. And then 16 of stuff from this. That only leaves me with 1. And it wastes a little bit of crystal, but that's okay. We'll give that a shot. So we need a wand. And I don't have a second one, do I? Did I make 2? Maybe I'll make a second one. I need a stick, piece of gold, and any crystal for that. I think I've got that actually. Do I have gold in here? I thought I did. And one more crystal of any kind. Cool, let's make up another wand real quick. Here we go. And I'll throw the rest of this leftover stuff in here. And we'll go up top, and I've got everything I need. So we'll upgrade our wand. Sweet. And as I think I said before, I'm not really going to do much research on camera. I just wanted to do it for that one because it looked like it was a big important one that led to a bunch of different stuff. I was kind of bottlenecked to it, so I decided I'd show it. So that's cool. I got plenty more stuff to research off camera, though. Ooh, including starting to get down to these little golems, which look awesome. Oh, and I think those are jars of some sort, essence jars or something like that. And a bunch of wands, so that's cool. Anyway, we'll see how this bad boy works. Ah, that's where my other wand went. Oh well. So we'll put one in there. One goes here, and what is it we had to do? Air, water, fire, earth. Air, water. I don't know if the order matters, but we may as well do it right. And then we need 16 precantatio. And what we'll do is we'll throw those in here. And that should start feeding this, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. And, oh, there we go. I was looking for the particle effects. I knew there were supposed to be particle effects of some sort. I wonder if I can turn those particle effects up. Let's turn them to all for right now and see. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Cool. And anyway, out of all that, we get a Wand of the Adept. Very cool. Ooh, it holds 250 Vis instead of the 50 that this one can. That's nice. Awesome. So we have updated our magic level, basically, in Thaumcraft. Woohoo! And that used up our water, so we'll refill that. And I think that's all I'm going to do with Thaumcraft for the moment. I want to do a little bit more research, and then we'll start actually making some Thaumcraft toys. But not quite yet, I don't think. And I'm also thinking I might want to move this guy. And maybe even move this guy. I might move this over here and make another one of these crucibles and put it over here. And then move this down a little bit. Because if you noticed when I threw the crystals into here, I wasted some aspects. It was a couple crystal aspects, and what they do is they just go out into the world and create flux, which can make bad things happen. You can summon up wisps that are really annoying and attack you. There's actually a couple in the overworld that have been floating around. I don't think I've showed them, but they attack me every once in a while when I'm running from the cabin into the cave. And it can do all kinds of other things that I haven't really seen much of yet. But if we separate our crucibles, we might be able to mitigate some of that a bit. So we might try that out. I don't know. I'll play around with moving this around and see if I can find another place that I like better for it. We'll see. Let's see. What else have I been doing? I kind of picked out a place for my bees, I think. And that'll be down over here. Make a little apiarist house and maybe go out into the civilization's age and actually pick up an apiarist and put him out there. That'd be cool. I think it is over here. And I'll tell you why I picked this actual location. Is it over here? I think it is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, I'm right back here again. Where was it? I think it was at the mouth of the other cave. Sorry, not 100% certain on moving around in this world yet. I'm still not entirely comfortable where everything is, but I'm getting there. Oh, maybe it's back here? Nope. It's down there. That's where it is. Down here. Yeah, right here. So we've got this nice little cave right here that pops out. And this space here, I think, is where I'm going to put the apiarist. And I'm going to do it here because it's a good intersection between my green hills and my autumn woods. So the green hills are humid, and I can do my tropical bees, and I'll just put put a couple hives right back here, and a little house right here, like I said, with possibly the apiarist villager in it, and then some of the autumn woods hives over here on this side. So I think next time we'll probably get started on that. In between now and then, I think I'll work on some more Thaumcraft research, and maybe next time we'll start making up some Thaumcraft stuff as well. We'll see. Well, let me check the time on this. I think we're probably pretty good, but let me double check the time, and if so, we'll wrap up this episode, and I'll see you next one. So give me just a second. Oh yeah, we're at about 45 minutes, so that's good. We did quite a bit of little machine room stuff up over there. Put in a bunch of new thermal expansion machines, plus a carpenter. Played around with liquiducts. Automated our engine system, our magma engines, and then we went and did some Thaumcraft research. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and you'll join me again next episode. In the meantime, have fun and keep mooing.